All right? All right, we're set. Thank you everyone for attending the meeting tonight. Is there any agenda additions or deletions?
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry. Mowing, I thought that went over in the budgeting, and I did not realize that it's something that needed to be added to the agenda tonight. I had them all here and ready.
You have bids ready?
I do.
I'll make a motion we add that under new business.
Okay, is there a second?
Second there.
All right, cash beat you, George. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, approval of the November 25th, 2024 minutes.
Make a motion that we approve them as written.
Cash beat you again, George.
I'll have it, George.
All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. George, you're gonna have to stop in and sign that, right? Okay. Highway, Road Commissioners report.
I really don't have too much going on. We had breakdown of the little truck hydraulic pump. We still haven't figured it out. We got a new pump coming. And we're trying to do the best we can with 2 trucks on the road as we speak.
Do you have a time frame on when you're getting others back?
Hopefully if that pump comes in and everything's okay and it is the pump problem, we'll have that back. We tore it apart ourselves in the garage.
That's
Here,
the 550 or?
550,
Okay.
yes. The Western Star, they're still trying to figure out. They don't know if the pump is bad or what. They're still trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Because she'd all of a sudden quit sanding and stuff, the spinner and the auger and all that stuff.
Okay.
They supposedly had fixed it 2 weeks ago, got it back here and we're fixed.
I was gonna say I met it. I think coming down Middle Road. I was like, oh, the Western Star's back.
Yep. Nope.
Okay.
Anything else?
That'll be all. I'll have a conversation with them up there about the first time it was supposed to be fixed and it didn't get fixed. We'll see what that bill is and we'll do adjustments.
Okay.
It dumped fine.
It's your priority flow valve. This just needs to be adjusted. If they can't fix it, get back here, I'll show you.
Okay. Is that right on the pump?
Huh?
Is that the little one on the side of the pump?
It's on the main valve body.
Oh shit. Alright. Here we go. Yep.
Should start checking in with it.
Yeah.
It is deer season yet.
Yeah. Just think of all the deer that'll be left in the woods. We'll be down here.
Going tonight, so there's
All right, approval of select board warrants. Guests, do we have any guests tonight other than that young lady right there? Do you want to? Okay. Public comments, any public comments? New business, fireworks permit.
So that fireworks permit is a little, it's the same woman who applies for them on Airport Road. There's no actual dates on there. She does really small ground fireworks, nothing that goes up in the air. But she just wanted you guys to be aware. It's the same one who does them,
Yeah, weeks
who's
of,
done them before.
We haven't
Well,
got any complaints that I'm aware
Never.
of, have we?
No.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
and select board warrant, select board chair to sign it.
Yep. I'm good with that in my motion.
You all right
Yep.
with it? All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed?
Mr. Chairman, in the interest of time,
Mhm.
because I read the emails, the state's requirement for the ethics liaison, I would make a motion that we appoint Ashley Robinson as the ethics liaison between the state of Vermont and the town of Clarendon.
Or is there, George second that?
Yep.
Ashley, do you have any comments to that, or
No.
are you,
We're good.
No, I'm comfortable with that.
It's just a
Okay.
new legislative
I know.
requirement.
as usual? All right, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? All right, bids now. Want to hand those up here and we'll,
And my apologies, I knew.
how many bids are there?
3 each. Cemetery, cemetery, cemetery.
Is is for mowing.
Station. There you go. You guys need to-
Heidi, what was the bid last year that we accepted? You-
I'm not sure. It's a price for mowing.
I'm not sure either, honestly. Again,
Are you on the cemetery?
Yeah.
Johnson.
Was last year.
And
What? Yeah, it was
And,
the company.
I have Johnson's right here.
Okay.
They came in at $8,375
Total?
total.
Doesn't sound right.
No, it's just low.
Yeah. Hope he realizes how much work is there.
And then
Done it
additional
before, so he knows.
additional trimming is $75 an hour
Okay.
on top of that.
Oh, you just gotta look at it.
Okay, let's see the. Who's this?
That's transfer station. There's your
Right.
cemeteries.
Right, the cemetery is, $75 per hour, 16,900.
Who's that for?
Meticulous.
Yeah,
And then I have Martell's over here, and they're 15,750.
Well, it's a big difference.
Kevin, are you happy with Johnson?
Well, this is their third year running. Actually, 4 of the last 5 years. They were beat off. We went with Intrinsic one year.
I do remember that. Yep.
But my only complaint is a 2-man crew. One of them is has a most stiff leg. But he responds. I mean, they mow, they respond, they know I check. I call them up 3-4 times a year because I have a question or want something done, and he responds. It's just, in my mind, I was just a 2-man crew.
yeah.
When some of these other crews come in with 2-3 guys big whacking, a couple guys on mowers, and they're
Have they kept up with it?
they basically have kept up. Yep, they do. I mean, there's a couple. I probably called Charles 4 times this summer about one thing or another, and he corrected me. The price difference, it's worth the phone calls I have to make.
Yeah, it says, estimate 25 mowings for $2,500.
Oh man.
This is transfer station.
Yeah,
Looking
okay.
at that.
And the other one is 16,900.
Correct. But we're talking the low bid is the one Cash has got over there. So I'm going to make a motion that we go ahead and renew our contract with Johnson's
Johnson
for the coming mowing season
for $83.75.
for $83.75.
Is there a second?
George?
I was thinking, what's the feeling on the job that they have done in the past has been acceptable?
Yes, that's what we were just asking that, and yeah, Kevin said yes.
Okay, and I'm happy with it.
So you good to second it?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, there's been a motion made, seconded. We've had lengthy discussion. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Done and done.
So transfer station, I've got Martell's, and that one's 1625 total on Martell over here.
Yeah, and this one's Johnson is 2,500.
And I have Meticulous over here for $1,500.
Can I just add in that Martell's does the 7B field
That was my
also,
next question.
and they access the transfer station, so they have been doing the transfer station as of right now. And I believe that's who we will be going with as a rec committee as well we're
The
continuing.
coming year.
You're gonna run it by the committee in January, but
pretty sure, yeah, like probably 99. If everyone's
Likely you're
together.
gonna stick with them.
Yes.
Yes.
they're
It only
together.
makes
And-
sense for them to do the whole business.
Right.
All right, look for a motion.
I'm gonna
We-
publicly recuse myself due to I'm a relation. So,
So how
I would make the motion that, we go with the previous, what's the name again?
it's Martell Property Services.
Yeah, that one. I'll move that we do that.
Is there a second?
I'm kind of confused on this. Martell's did the rec field, right?
He does the rec field, so what the
And-
suggestion is that way he does the transfer station at the same time.
And build it all into that bid.
Well, your bid is not that far off because
Okay.
it's 1,600, and I think there is one other one here that's like it's $100 difference.
Right, the 15.
But the suggestion is since he's at the
Yeah.
rec fields anyway.
Yeah.
That only makes sense. So I'll make a motion with Martell.
George already did.
George
so you
already
just
did.
got a
I'll
second.
second it then.
Okay. Motion was made by George, seconded by Cash. Any further comments or considerations? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Good, George. Thank you.
That's all you got for us.
Does the chair gotta sign this? Or anything?
I don't know, is there, we're not required to sign that.
Okay.
It's approved at a
We have the
public meeting.
insurance and everything right here.
All right, old business, any old business?
Yes.
George, you there?
Yes, a little bit of old business. Let me wait till the board comments. Never mind.
Okay, town officers report, Heidi? Ashley? Good. Select board concerns, George?
Push the
I
button.
guess it's my turn already. I just wanted to comment on last meeting, we all had an assignment regarding the transfer station. And I'm not sure how everybody did, but I did go through the contract, including the ones before. And, as a result, have some questions that we ought to be talking to Casella about it. And one of the things that it struck me as incredible was we're paying $200 and some odd for rent on the machine that's crushing for the recyclables, which amounts to a fair change for the year. But then I thought about the fact that the contract is 5 years, and if I remember right, I don't have my math here, but something like over 5 years, we paying $30 some odd $1,000 for that rent for that piece of equipment. And I think for that kind of money, we should be able to think about maybe we ought to get something to replace it or whatever. But anyways, I think we need a conversation with Casella on some issues. And the last thing I wanted to say about it is the choices that we have are pretty limited. Choice number one, do as we're doing, not make any changes. Choice two, of course, is to improve what we're doing. And choice three, get an outside person to come and do the work for us. Because there is no other person for the trash to go to than Casella. So somehow we got to figure out how that's going to work to our advantage. That's all I have.
George, just to speak to what you say, I have a list as well, and I know you and I did not connect because it was our assignment to do the Casella contract. I'll reach out to you because I was hoping before this week's out that maybe you and I can sit down and compare notes for our next meeting.
Yep.
Okay.
That next meeting wouldn't be till January.
Well, depending on what our agenda looks like, is what we said.
Okay, well, if we need a workshop to do this instead of having a full meeting.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll have to see. Yeah.
All right, you
We'll have to
guys, after your talk.
We've got to connect. I don't know if anybody else has done their part. I mean, I've glanced at my part, like George did, so I have a list going as well. Because he and I were charged to look at the contract.
Right.
So
We're on pricing.
you guys were on pricing, so
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah.
We've done some work on it.
All right, Cash, you have anything?
Nope. Everybody be safe. Be careful of the roads. The way the weather is. Sometimes raining. Sometimes snowing. Sometimes it's ice. Sometimes it's great.
'Tis the season.
Yeah.
Drive careful.
I'm all right. How about you?
I'm all set.
I'd entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I forgot to ask Kevin if he has any. Okay.
I'll
Motion to
second
adjourn.
that.
Second.
Thank you for letting me attend by telephone.
All right, we'll talk to you later, George. Thank you.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good. Done.